Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, we are right. Wonderful. So thank you so much, Mataji, for joining us for the Throwback Thursday. And we are very, very, very fortunate to have your association again. And I think for those of you, people are just trickling in. I think the Thursday thing is just coming over. So Shantha Gopi Mataji, a senior god sister of ours. So Mataji, most of you who are from Coimbatore or Trivandrum will know Mataji. She was there for almost close to 20 years and currently helping her good husband in some Bhakti Vaibhav training also. I just heard that from her. She's herself a Bhakti Vaibhav and has completed her teacher's training course. And currently she and her husband are full-time settled in Mayapur. She was working also for IBM, so with corporate experience, now in Mayapur, helping our Guru Maharaj in his certain secretarial duties. So multiple responsibilities, but ever eager, enthusiastic in spreading the glories of Guru Maharaj. So we are very, very, very thankful for Mataji to join. She's today speaking on Guru Maharaj, a pioneer in digital preaching. And Mataji, as you have already seen in the group, if possible, please keep some time for question answers. That will be nice towards the end. And it will be as you want to take it forward, you can please take it forward. On behalf of JSSS, Iskcon Seshadripuram, we welcome you again. And we are waiting eagerly to hear from you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Anadi Jagannath Prabhu, for providing such a nectarian opportunity, which I have been a great fan of this program. And even though I won't be able to watch live because Guru Maharaj translation will be going on and his class is going on. In the same time, I'm doing Tamil translation. So I used to always watch the next day. I see to that I watch the next day in YouTube. Hope I am audible.
Yes, Mataji, loud and clear.
Okay. Just a second. Okay. So let's. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapata Goswami Iti Namine Namo Acharya Padaya Nitaya Kripa Pradayine Gaurakada Damadaya Nagara Grama Tarine Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavade Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada Jaya, Prabhupada Jaya, Gurudeva Jaya, Gurudeva, Patit Pavan Srila Gurudeva, Nittai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nittai Gaura Hari Bol, Nittai Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Jai. ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। मुगं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरम्। जय जय पताक स्वामी गुरु महाराज की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि 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 बोल. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity for this blissful evening, where always the glories of the pure devotee, our Guru Maharaj, Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj, very, very dear disciple of Srila Prabhupada, is discussed. And Vanchakalpatarubhyashta kripasindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. With wonderful devotees association, it is possible to relish the Guru Maharaj's glories. It's a great opportunity. So I'm very much indebted to Iskcon Seshadripuram congregation, and also temple and the congregation, and also especially to Anadi Jagannath Prabhu, a simple and sincere and a very, very wonderful devotee, who's very dear to Guru Maharaj also, and has been I can't explain the simplicity of his presence itself. Okay, so that is the qualification which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is expecting. Is fully present in Adi Jagannath Prabhu. Thank you. So, the topic which I chose today when Prabhu was asking is, what can I speak about Guru Maharaj? There are unlimited glories. We can speak day and night about him. Unlimited glories are there. And some of those drop nectars are flowing on Thursdays, which I used to watch on YouTube. Once in a while, in a week, I'll watch sometime, whenever I get time. So, Guru Maharaj's glories are really, really unlimited. We can speak day and night. And the more we speak, the more blissful we become. We become enthusiastic in performing devotional service. And we understand there's a purpose for our existence. There's a person who's there, which Krishna has sent for us. Every of his disciple can feel this. It is not special for anybody. And Guru Maharaj has made it happen. And this is really a magic. He's a magic man of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada gave many things to us. He gave beautiful temples. He gave deities, how to dress them, how to worship them, how to love them. So many things. And he has given so many books. Amazing philosophy, amazing pastimes, in depth. There is nothing more to search. Everything is there in Srila Prabhupada's books. In this way, he has given many things to us. He has given arati, worship, how nice devotional processes, all the 64 angas of devotional service, very systematically structured. And so nicely he has given everything. And among all those wonderful things Srila Prabhupada gave, his disciples are very, very sweet and amazing, living entities, offerings as a service to the human society, his disciples. And in that, very specially, Srila Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj is an amazing, wonderful gift of Srila Prabhupada to us, same like those temples, books and utsavas, whatnot. In that, this wonderful gift is to the human society. It's a miracle. He is a miracle. Just amazed. Anybody who sees him becomes amazed. And I remember many situations in which I have been frothing in my mouth to talk to people and make them devotees, especially in corporate world. But simply by introducing them once to Guru Maharaj, they spontaneously become devotees. This has been my experience throughout, especially in the past 10-15 years. From 2005-6 onwards, me and Prabhu started doing this exercise. Like, what is the potency of our preaching and what is the potency of meeting with Guru Maharaj? It's like that. Simply by one meeting, they are just devotees. So So this is the magic of our Guru Maharaj, simple presence. And this quality has been described in Srimad Bhagavatam, in many slokas, as the pure devotee symptoms. And one purport Prabhupada is writing, he need not speak many hours of lecture. Just by a simple smile, he can just attract the entire world like that. So even today, Guru Maharaj has been so attractive. Even in the past 10 years, so many souls whom we brought simply by seeing Guru Maharaj, they just became devotees. So that's a magic. And I thought that what is the speciality? I want to speak modern. I want to speak the recent. I want to speak present. Guru Maharaj was the past. Guru Maharaj is the present, and he is the future. I experienced and seeing it. So I wanted to speak mostly whenever I was called, I was speaking mostly about after stroke pastimes, because he has been like multiple times of what he was before, even though it is not so very visible. But in recent times, he was a digital man. Like he was not after lockdown, where everybody rushed like a rat race into digital. No. From 2015 onwards, he was continuously talking to us about digitizing everything, spreading and expanding through digital medium, social media, not just social media, all the various digital opportunities. This has been a constant conversation, and he has done it also. And I want to exchange some pastimes which were really amazing. Like he can see through the future, and Gauranga Mahaprabhu is empowering him to fulfill the instruction which is given by Srila Prabhupada to him. A person who has had a stroke and is just there, whereas he's not able to fly, he's not able to walk, whereas many of them are doing it. We are also doing it. Sometimes we feel, oh, who's Guru Maharaj? No, he's amazing. Okay, this is the, we don't need to have that mood like he's into his mission of fulfilling Srila Prabhupada's instruction and into its straight, fully focused and complete opportunity provided by the Supreme Personality of Godhead and Panchatattva and Gauranga Mahaprabhu, opening all the doors for him to perform from just sitting on a wheelchair. And the whole world will be turned upside down for a single pure devotee. We can see every atom Supreme Personality of Godhead is there, and he's the Supreme Controller. This has been theoretically read by us. But practically, we can see the whole world has to wear mask. The whole world has to use sanitizer. The whole world has to go into digital by sitting inside your house. You have to be locked down, where a devotee got locked down in 2009 or 2010. He's the pure devotee, and he's supposed to fulfill his guru's mission from just where he is. Just wherever he's sitting, then he is supposed to do. All arrangement has been done. It's really wonderful to journey with him in these experiences. And every time it is amazing and it is shocking and wow, is it? This is how Srimad Bhagavatam works. Oh, this is how pure devotee works. Oh, digital world. This is created for this particular personality. Wow. So in this way. So I would like to share those experiences by giving that intro. So Guru Maharaj, like we get carried away by the word like Vedic culture. Okay, we get carried away. Okay, and we think thinking backward is Vedic culture. But I've always seen Guru Maharaj, he was a pakka follower of Vedic culture, and he's always a modern person, always into modern technology, always into everything wonderful and everything youthful, change, and he's just like that adopt. And just like that, utilize. And once it is outdated, just like that, he'll leave it and jump into the next. He's always the new version. He's always the new edition. Even among the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that Krishna, of course, Krishna is very sweet and wonderful, Madhurya. But Radha and Krishna together, he's the modern version of Krishna. The latest update, Gauranga Mahaprabhu, he's completely updated personality. Even among the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is 100% accepted the latest edition and version. The same Radha and Krishna. There is no difference. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna here. Completely updated person in every respect. So he adopts. So over the period of years, I used to sometimes bewilder, like, shall we use this in Krishna's service or not? Should I have a social media account or not? So this bewilderment is not there in him. Completely liberated person. And he just launches and exactly uses how it has to be used perfectly. So so we get carried away and we become bewildered whenever a new technology comes. But Guru Maharaj has been into two things: innovation, utilization, and innovation. Generally, those things are created for sense gratification. Those things are created in the material world. Just like that, he will innovate how it can be used for Krishna's service, how it can be used in the mission of Srila Prabhupada. Just like that, like where we get bewildered. So completely, all kind of technology, there's no reservation. And starting from, I remember in 2000, 2001, that time Parikrama, 99, 2000, that time Parikrama, that time we were new to Krishna consciousness, a little years. And then there was Ganga Prabhu's exchange this. Like when we go for Parikrama, we have to find a place where we need to put the tents and all that. But Guru Maharaj said, like, no, just carry a motor and just ask for one electric connection. And then you pump the water into, so they have a very beautiful, the water will get pumped in a tank, like Syntax tank, like that, plastic tank. And then we get water everywhere, like tubes and like pipes. And it's in the middle of nowhere. It's in the down, 9 islands are completely like forest. And in the middle of that, we get all the water facilities, all the facilities, very nicely separate bathing facilities for women. Every single thing was detailed. And first innovation, pioneer is the first thing. After that, many people will start doing, and we will think that, okay, they are the one who's doing it. But it is not so. The one who started it, because we get bewildered how modern things can be used. This is why we require a current acharya. Like, for example, I want to know whether can I enter into social media or not. I'm a devotee, but in my office or somewhere, there may be a demand, or people may be, youth may be there, or somebody. So we want to really address them. Should we go or not? So I searched full Srila Prabhupada's books, and I don't get anything about Facebook or YouTube. No examples. So Prabhupada has given, of course, the base. But a disciple, a sincere disciple can understand better than a direct reader of Srila Prabhupada. We should hear from Tattvadarshina, who has seen the Guru, who has lived with the Guru. So we are seeing that person who has got trained perfectly. All the disciples got trained very perfectly. I have seen GBC photograph, very old photograph, all the Maharajas in saffron holding a laptop. And me and Prabhu were clapping and laughing when we saw that. See how sweet and beautiful is this. How beautiful to see this. They are adopting, trained by Prabhupada. This is the actual training of Srila Prabhupada. No confusion. They're clear. They know what they are supposed to do. They're just doing it. Warriors, 70 years, 72 years, and updated with the latest modern technology. Which person in the world, you can say, show me this. Even great persons, they have to approach their employee, senior management to do this. And they claim, okay, I'm a CEO or whatever, I'm the owner. But here it's not like that. Very clear. And then in this way, the technology, and he also trains his disciples. So once they come to know, okay, Guru Maharaj is doing this, then they catch it up and they continue it as a process. Then he just comes out of it. And some new technology comes, he adopts, he just trains them in it, and they're there in this way. So complete Yukta Vairagya, cannot see a tinge of any bewilderment there. And today, if you see, most of his disciples are modern thinkers. They're using all the technology. There's no confusion. There was no comment like, oh, why you have this Maya, Facebook is Maya. No, it is not. Maya is there in our utility. Are you thinking of utilizing in Krishna service, or are you using it for sense gratification? So we are getting bewildered, but Guru is not bewildered. So he's just, so I still remember when in 2015, not 2015, like 2005 or 6, when first Facebook came, that time in my office, everybody was going. I was in Orkut also because they had it voluntarily. But when I went into Facebook, I searched for Guru Maharaj, and there were so many Jayapataras for me. His disciples were running, many pictures and photos. First when Facebook came, I was really taken aback, but there was no official account for him. But he was there. There was. But later, it was converted into a proper official site, and he was there for a long time before even any of his disciples came into the picture. And he's a very modern thinker, and he's a pioneer. He's a starter. Once he starts, then there's a process, then there's a little training, and then everybody picks it up, and then he just comes out, and people won't even know he's the one who started it. I remember Bhaktadas Prabhu, we had a pujari in Coimbatore temple. He's very old now, many years, I don't know, maybe 40 years. He has seen Srila Prabhupada, but he was a Gurukul boy, very small boy. And during the disappearance of Srila Prabhupada, he had been there. And then he took initiation. He really loved Guru Maharaj because he was very youth. Guru Maharaj was youthful, and he used to come and play with the Gurukul boys and all that. It's like a senior kind of thing. And he says that he used to keep him in lap and all that. He used to play and like that very nicely. And at that time, when the boys were growing up, first computers came, and Guru Maharaj had bought a computer immediately, and he started utilizing it how it has to be done, and he learned, quick learner, and immediately started learning. And so these boys were playing around Guru Maharaj. So he remembered this, and he told this, and they just stepped on the wire. Okay, in those days, the saving and all are very difficult. They need to save the work every time. It is not auto save or anything. And if they don't save, they lose everything. So Guru Maharaj had been working for a long time, 1 hour or something. Maybe he has not saved it. Other times, the boys stamped on they were running here and there, they will run, and he won't bother. He's just very easy to approach. And then they just fell down. The wire went off. So there's no backup, nothing. All the work Guru Maharaj has done, everything's gone. Then Guru Maharaj looked at them, just shouted, "What are you doing?" And then he shouted once again. So they have never seen Guru Maharaj shouting. So all the boys became very morose, and their face became like this, and they went to the next room and they started, "Why Guru Maharaj did like this? He has never scolded." And some of them were crying. So Guru Maharaj immediately went to the next room. Maybe in 5 minutes, he said, he came to the next room and he hugged all of them. He offered obeisances to all the Gurukul boys. "I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you." Then he hugged everybody. So he still remembers this wonderful incident, which was like he was using computer that time. And at the same time, he was not hard-hearted. He was pakka in everything. Pakka. No, cannot find fault in this person. Cannot find. If we closely watch, nobody can find it. It's really wonderful. And one more thing I would like to share, like when first computer came, he had it, and he had his office. He used to have the contact book in which he collect the contacts, and he had fed them. Whenever he comes back from the complete world tour or anything, he'll give to the office and they'll feed it. And even now when we go very nicely, before like 15 years, we wanted to, Guru Maharaj told, "Can you develop some database or something for us?" How many, like Prabhu was telling, I'm with IBM, so what technology? So Prabhu was telling something. So is there any database? Then Prabhu said, there is a database called DB2. See, when we are part of a big system in the companies, we are not very sure how to use it in a smaller way. So we were not actually exactly what Guru Maharaj is asking what to do. We really didn't know much. But he asked, okay, so how many records can it hold? Then Prabhu said something. Then he said, can it hold 1,000,000 records? Can it 10 million records? Can it billion records? Because so many disciples will be there. How will we, devotees will be there? How will we enter all those details? He was challenging, and he was asking. Then when we went into his office just to see, and there were racks, and each of the rack, like Latin America, all the world's different zones, beautifully organized, the records, everything. It smells nourishing oil. When you enter into his office, a transcendental ecstasy you will feel. At those times, Guru Maharaj was directly into everything. That is before stroke. And he used to always wear nourishing oil. And also, whenever somebody goes, he'll give, apply. And also, his office smells because they will bring samples. And he has to check before Narsingha Chaturdasi. From Gaura Purnima time onwards, all different scents will arrive from all parts of the world for Abhishek of massage of Narsinghadev. So it smells so good when we go there. And with that, when we see all this great, all the countries and all the zones separated, seeing that itself is like, oh, really, this is International Society for Krishna Consciousness. This is the International Society, like that. So seeing that, it has been fed into the computer, even though there was not much of an internet. No internet was there. And of course, when internet came, Guru Maharaj was the first one to take it up. And he learned how to make email. And he started communicating with everybody through email. Before that, it was letters. So I remember now also, we wrote a Vyasa Puja offering. I don't exactly remember the year, maybe 2000 or 2001 or that time. We wrote a Vyasa Puja offering because everybody told, we were living in Trivandrum and then we came to Ernakulam and came to Coimbatore newly. We cultivated in there in Kerala. But we then moved to Coimbatore. Then, so everybody told you need to write for Guru Maharaj's birthday. Okay, so you need to write something. So we all wrote, okay, we used to write and send it in this post. Send it in post. There was no email, there's nothing. And when we send it in post, and we got a reply, very fine reply. Like corporate is nothing, nice letterhead, okay? Nice letterhead with all Jay Praga victory flag logo and all, and very nice printed, finely printed. Now also we have printed letter. I also separately got, and it was so personalized that whatever I have expressed, according to me, I got, and one picture also I got. And my Prabhu, Rajeshwar Prabhu, he wrote separately, and he has expressed something. I want to hear Bhagavatam from you. So we got that. Past time only Guru Maharaj in last Kalpa, how Narsingadeva appeared. Now it is Narsinga Chaturthi. It's a different message completely. And Guru Maharaj was completely into his office, and he was signing and doing everything. But the printout was happening with this assistance. And we were thinking, what is this? It's like a corporate letter, full, nicely printed, finely colored and all that. The color letterhead. And we were really amazed that how elegantly Guru Maharaj is carrying Krishna conscious movement. It's not like Puranic, old, and it's not like the Navayavana. Krishna is always youthful. And he adopts all the modern technology. Why not? Why Krishna will not arrive in mobile or phone? And from temple, now they are propagating. We were not able to go to Mangalarti. We are staying far away. We are feeling bad. And today we are all really in bliss. I can attend my temple Mangalarti just from my sofa. So like that. So this Guru Maharaj he is the one, Mayapur TV is the first one to start. And we heard from Andardevi Prabhu, how Guru Maharaj is the one who encouraged, do it. And he used to push, even though we are bewildered. And then, so also, and 15 and Ganga Prabhu, I still remember, and there are many mails which Guru Maharaj exchanged about solar energy. How solar, all the buildings can have a solar panel on top, and all Mayapur buildings can be empowered with solar power so that they need not depend on electricity. So many. That is, I can say, like 2005, 2006. But now it's going to be the future. We know that from 2025 onwards, even vehicles are going to be solar powered. Or gradually, this all the fuels and this all means a great energy resource. This has to be simplified and like that. Green energy we are talking about and all that. So he spoke about it in 2005, 2006. That time itself, there are many conversations which I know that Guru Maharaj used to speak about, that find out where the solar technology they're doing and we need to do this and all those. And one more is like, he was in 2000, then, yeah, and a database also. He had a database very nicely organized and not much of a technology. He didn't have resource or disciples, because now we are connected through internet, so we are able to do much. We can serve nicely now because there is a collaborative environment, there is cloud and everything. But now in WhatsApp and messaging, but earlier the communication was not so very empowered except email, and there was some snail mail kind of thing. There was no Gmail and all that. Later there was Rediff and Yahoo, and there was nothing. It's like Pamho was there, that also fully text-based, attachment and everything is difficult. All these things were there. So those time itself, he used to really email and use it whenever he's traveling. He's completely anywhere in the world, he'll be in touch with any of the leader in Mayapur or anywhere. He'll be in touch in email. Same like Prabhupada was very sharp in his communication by communicating. Same way he was also. And coming to the modern times, so I remember one of our god brother and our dear friend, Sarvji Madhav Prabhu, he explained how Guru Maharaj got Zoom long time back. Like he was explaining to Guru Maharaj, there is something called Zoom in which we can, there was Skype, but Skype didn't have as comfortable opportunity as Zoom. Guru Maharaj was in Skype, but not so much. But when this was first told to him, maybe 2014, he was so interested and he asked, okay, tell me more, how it can be done, how it can be. I think by 15, 16, before that 15, 16, Guru Maharaj had a paid Zoom account. He had a paid Zoom account and he was, none of us know much of it. See, we were all in IT that time. Of course, our office have some communication and things, but still. So now ground is no more reality. Digital is reality. Otherwise, how all of us can meet together? Except in Rath Yatras and some festival, we will meet. Now, Nitya Mela. It's what do they say? They say no in Goloka Vrindavana. Every day is festival. Nitya Utsava. This is Nitya Utsava. Every day is Nitya Utsava. This is bliss. Like devotees will assemble together and talk about me, and in this way they will feel bliss. This is what Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita, and it is realized and it is getting manifested in front of our eyes. Is it not? That is where bliss is all about. Of course, maha things we can do. Gradually we make feel like controllers. But the whole idea is to bring a taste in hearing and taste in relishing the sweet pastimes of the Supreme Lord, right? Then that is not that the Maha feeling. What is the use of the Maha feeling? Guru Maharaj is very simple. Even today is approachable. And he's meeting everybody every day. Even now his class is going on. After class, he's just do Zoom darshan. Prabhupada was approachable. And Guru Maharaj is the greatest person and he's still approachable. Just approachable. That's it. Only if we feel unapproachable, that is some complexities within our heart. That's all. But small things we need not approach him out to follow Ekadashi and things like that. He has arranged wonderful devotees. He has trained disciples. Everything, every disciple is a gem. Very nicely trained. So there is no problem for small things. But as a personal association for care, now another app is coming in and coming to the app. Okay. So Zoom, he was there. I remember one pastime recently, I think 2019, Guru Maharaj came to Bangalore. I still remember Anadi Jagannath Prabhu and some boys doing very nice service. I think Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj was also there. And but Guru Maharaj went to the program. He went alone and with his servants, and very nice program. Bangalore is always like a mela. Sometimes we say, hey, we should not go to Bangalore, yeah. We won't have any personal association. Such a big crowd, yeah. Even in Mayapur, it's easy. Inside Bengali crowd, it's easy to meet Guru Maharaj. But Bangalore crowd, we cannot meet Guru Maharaj. No, it's so crowded like that. Because so beautifully manifesting, the way it is manifesting in Bangalore is amazing. Guru Maharaj said Bangalore will be the first spiritual city. Many times we remember, many years before also he has said. And he said, why one center? Why one temple? Every street, everywhere. every like that. Always, he always used to. And he has some special corner for Bangalore also, because he knows these digital people and smart and enthusiastic, and they're with them, they're up to date. This is one thing which Guru Maharaj is also. So in that way, the mood sets together with the Bangaloreans. The mood is setting together with the Guru Maharaj. And then I lived for some time and I really loved the way it's dynamic. But now it's more dynamic because this traffic problem is not there at the same time. Everybody is connected in this way. So then he asked, okay, so what? Somebody sent me this Zoom link, maybe in 2019 beginning or something, 18 or something, 19. I don't remember. Then there's the program Guru Maharaj is addressing US people. US people were all there in Zoom, and it means they've started being there. Then Guru Maharaj was there. As I told you, from 2015 onwards, he was in Zoom. He was meeting people. He was, and there was, when Guru Maharaj was ill, Sarvajay Madhav Prabhu conducted many international Harinam Yajna and all that in Zoom for prayer for Guru Maharaj and all in Zoom. So I also wanted to participate. Yeah, I still remember. He is the one who sent me the link. I clicked it. It went into some app. I just installed. I don't know it's Zoom and all that. I just installed because Guru Maharaj is there. We'll go there. Like when Krishna was there, the Bagasura came and opened the big snake mouth. And they said, oh, Krishna is there. Okay, we'll go. And all of them walked inside, right? So simply Guru Maharaj is there. We go there. What is the fear? Abhay Charan's disciple. Abhay Charan means no baya, no fear only. And his pioneer disciple. Why we should fear? Guru Maharaj is there. We'll go. There's no maya. Pure devotee is there. He touches. Touches, then there's no maya. If Guru Maharaj touches the mobile phone, it gets connected through the internet and absolutely Krishna Vyabha. Krishna completely existing. Every atom already is there. Now, as a Paramatma or something. But now he is manifested as Krishna and Gauranga and Panchatattva. They dance. Like that. Tirti Kurvanti Tirtani Tirtha Bhuta Swayam Vibhu. Simply is carrying Krishna in the heart. So wherever he visits, it's a holy place. So that's why he used to go he just goes walking, morning walking, goes to mall. I want to purchase one t-shirt. And he'll just go to the mall in the wheelchair and come back. Bus, holy place, ho gaya. Go to you, Dham. Go, anybody goes and breathe the air, they're finished. Only waiting, they're future devotees, okay? They're not non-devotees, they're future devotees. That's it. And already, like Krishna said to Arjuna, everybody is already killed. He just nimitta matram bhava. Same way, it's there. It's all there. Just as the time is manifesting, lotus is opening very nicely, because Prabhupada gave an instruction to Guru Maharaj that unlimited, preach unlimitedly. So Guru Maharaj always says, how he gave me such an instruction. Prabhupada told me to preach unlimitedly. Just so sweetly he says, sitting in that wheelchair. And Krishna brought, in the wheelchair, he brought the whole world under his lotus feet. To a sincere disciple tries to fulfill the desire of his guru, instruction of his guru, not desire. Guru may have many desires, but personal instruction especially. Then the Krishna will even bend the entire world for that pure devotee's endeavor, like that. And then we saw that, and he asked me, and I went to the program. Okay, we don't know what is the program. It was opening like this, and there were many people. Then we were 3 or 4 of us. We were, hey, Guru Maharaj coming, we'll go. Then we just went. So all of us installed at that time only, and we all went and saw what is that. And then Guru Maharaj just watched us. We didn't know Facebook is one-sided. When we watch, we see Guru Maharaj, but Guru Maharaj doesn't see us. He doesn't know who is that. Of course, somebody has to read the list of people who are, or they can read the number, 20 people watching, 70 people watching. There's no a full analytics. But here, Zoom. So next time when he met me in Bangalore, we came to Bangalore and there were these boys and all that. Then we asked, where is Guru Maharaj? We went to one house, okay? There is a bridge and near that. And all places are nice there. And then they're very sweet. They're inviting. And they don't see, okay, you came like that. And they're very sweet. And then we asked, where is Guru Maharaj? Shall we go to the program? They said, no, Mataji, wait. They're about to come. Then we called the servants and they said, no, Guru Maharaj just coming out. He'll just come in sometime, 20 minutes, half an hour drive. So we were waiting there. So Guru Maharaj entered the house, okay, that apartment. He just entered and we were just standing and said, Shantha Gopi, I saw you in Zoom. Then this is like, I think 2019. I don't exactly remember. Anadi Jagannath Prabhu may remember. Nice house like this. And Bhakti Parshad Maharaj was in some room. And he was, so I said, Guru Maharaj, yes, Guru Maharaj. I'm in Zoom. I see you in Facebook. I see you everywhere. Wherever you are, I'm there, Guru Maharaj. Like that. I don't know what to speak. Many years it is like that. When Guru Maharaj speaks something to me, I don't know what to speak. Like stunned, like that. Mostly they say in animals in Vrindavan like Sant Baba. Like this. I'm also, no words will come. So he's so spontaneous. And we cannot be as spontaneous as he is. Then, but somehow I blabbered and told. Then I thought, what is the Zoom? What is the Zoom? Then we started going in many Zooms. But that time also I've heard sometimes some devotees bewildering us like, okay, this Facebook and everything is Maya and why you're going there and this social media. Nothing like that. What is not Krishna? Like he made us feel comfortable. Like no fear. Okay, the fear won't be there. Like self-capacity. The fear comes from self-capacity. We're having self-confidence. This gives us fear. When we have guru confidence, okay, you're there, I'm there, I love you. Okay, I just go there where you go. I'm a useless person. Okay, then automatically we become fearless. Like a child is always fearless. But the elders are fearful about the future, about what, because they feel about the self-capacity. They have so much faith on the self-capacity. But the children are never, they don't have any self-capacity. They know their dependence. So this feeling of dependency is humility. This is a real humility. The feeling of self-confidence is actually controlling attitude. Despite we may try to be humble or try to talk humble or try to behave humble, but actually very simple. To be dependent on the Acharya, to be dependent on our Guru, to be dependent on Krishna and Acharya Parampara, and fearlessly doing what they are asking us to do. That's it. Simple as that. And then we went into Zoom. Then Sarojji Mahaprabhu told how Guru Maharaj was very active in Zoom that time. But after lockdown, everybody was running into Zoom. But Guru Maharaj is the pioneer. He is the most advanced person I've. And Krishna made him sit also. He is a traveler. He will be in Zoom also, he will travel also. Such a naughty disciple of Srila Prabhupada. But so Krishna said, no, this is going to be the future. You sit here. He said, don't run, okay? Just hand, he's in the hand. Krishna's holding him in his hand. This what we saw, that how transformation, like, there is a, what is a quarantine, excuse me. Quarantine was already there. He was in a glass room. Then we went to meet him in Chennai. He was in a glass room. So when we went to meet him, then they said, no, you should wear mask, okay? You cannot enter the house. So we went there in Chennai, that house in which he was staying. Prabhu had some break, and he wanted, sometime whenever we get break, 10 days, 15 days, 1 week, we go wherever Guru Maharaj and serve there. So then, okay, we have to wear mask, okay? And there was some covering for so they gave us. And every time we cannot ask them. So 2-3 times we got it. And some people whom I may practice preaching also, they were sometimes used to come to meet wherever Guru Maharaj goes. And then there is a sanitizer. So we need to. So what we did, sometimes Guru Maharaj comes for outside cycling. So what we need to do, so we have to beg somebody, where is the mask and all. So we started buying mask and keeping in our handbag. Always there is mask, always there is sanitizer. So these are all we felt very comfortable. When lockdown came and everybody was bewildered, what difference is there? Guru Maharaj class was there yesterday, Guru Maharaj class is there today. And that will be, only thing is translations increased. Guru Maharaj asked to increase translation. And I started Tamil translation the day lockdown happened. Because tomorrow there is lockdown. So today you cannot come for Guru Maharaj classes. Then Guru Maharaj said, why can't there be translation? So how to translate remotely? This is the first thing. He's the pioneer in everything. So how they can stay at home and translate? Not stand in front with the camera and then they translate Facebook. We were showing like Bengali was like this, and Chinese. There's Shantha Gopi Mataji, many years she's doing, from 2000, I don't remember. Young girl, now she's pretty old. Not so old, but so she'll do Chinese and like this. So he said, like, without that, you should sit at home and do. And we started doing translation long time back. When the lockdown started, then Tamil translation I started in Facebook. Initially, we were keeping two phones. Later, some technology, media team, archive team, they get Guru Maharaj asked, update. And they are very active. And they told, okay, there is a feature. And so initially, we had difficulty. That features were not much. And later, then we started doing RMCC. Now I'm translating online very easily. Just go there and some 5-10 clicks and make some arrangement 15 minutes before. And then ready to go. Many translation. And then came the app. Guru Maharaj has an app. Which would say about this? He's more than 70 years old and he has an app, completely up to date. And then they say that this Facebook and all outdated. He's in Instagram. Okay, he's in Instagram. He's in Facebook, everyday class. And every day there's darshan, direct darshan in Zoom. And if he cannot attend the direct darshan or Facebook on that live, his live classes, and cannot, then next day we can listen to the lecture. Every single day, Guru Mukha Padma Vakya. So this is a great opportunity where the Prabhupada has been appreciated by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur for only one quality. Prabhupada had many performing devotees. He had 64 Gaudiya Mats and all over India, various places. And there were many leaders performing great things. But when Prabhupada came and sat there, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur appreciated the hearing sense of Prabhupada. This is the secret. Hearing from the Guru is the secret of getting Krishna in the heart. So when there is all these years, we had difficulty in hearing from Guru Maharaj. Now we have an opportunity to hear from Guru Maharaj every single day live. If not live, the next day we can watch. If we have really busy, we have big important programs, okay, no problem. Then you can hear. But hearing is possible every single day. Guru's Vani can come into the here, and that too Chaitanya Leela, which is completely new. Of course, Chaitanya Charitamrita was written by Srila Prabhupada. Is translated by Srila Prabhupada, translated by Srila Prabhupada. But still, there's nectar. It's a puzzle setting. We used to see, because Guru Maharaj is telling like how it's like a puzzle setting. Like Chaitanya Charitamrita carries most of the nectar, and especially nectar in the form of Srila Prabhupada's purpose. Amazing purports. At the same time, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur has translated Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Bhagavatam. Chaitanya Bhagavat. So he's combining, like how Prabhupada said that, no, Brahma Samhita I won't translate. I want my Guru Maharaj's translation. So we are having BBT Brahma Samhita, which is Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's translation. We are having it with us. So same like that. Here it's like a childhood pastimes of not told much in Chaitanya Charitamrita, but in Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Bhagavat it has come. So it's like puzzle setting, and it so beautifully merges. And each of those authors are telling that I am not writing this because this author has written, and I am not telling this because this author has written. So sometimes when you see, it's like when in novels or story magazines, we'll see that one story is there, then there's, okay, continued next week, and then we read and continued. So when we read these books, it's like, oh, it mixes like this. It's like a puzzle setting, and it's really a beautiful pastime of Chaitanya Leela, which Guru Maharaj is doing, and it's amazing. And each of the chapter has a result of hearing. So it glorifies many of the processes of devotional service. But simply by hearing this chapter, one gets the phala of Krishna Prem, or one gets the direct association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One will meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu face to face. These are all the phala of every chapter. And we are bewildered. By hearing, simply me sitting in my sofa and looking at this digital mobile, then I'm getting this. Who will put it in the mouth? Yeah, Nityananda Prabhu's mood, 100% Guru Maharaj's. Nityananda Prabhu's mood. He knocks the door. He doesn't say that, come to my program. No, Nityananda Prabhu walks into others' doors and falls at their feet and beg them. So he walks out. The Bhakti Vriksha itself is a mood of Nityananda Prabhu going and knocking others' doors and calling the neighbors and doing locally. But this is even more advanced. There are some people who are like couch potatoes sitting in the couch. They know Bhakti Vriksha. They'll send the wife, okay, you go. Hey, while coming, you bring prasadam, okay? Like this, they'll send many men I know. And when we go to their house, they speak nicely. They'll sit in the sofa. Though they want to sit in their sofa, they won't even lift their bum and come to their program. This much is lazy these people are. So even to those people, reaching directly in the mobile. Directly. So digital preaching, Guru Maharaj encouraged so much. I remember in 2019, 2018-19, exact date I don't remember. But we went multiple times to Chennai after Guru Maharaj's surgery. Just after the surgery, then we went. So met Guru Maharaj and told, I think Purushottama Digmas also came at that time. After Purushottama Digmas, I remember. Guru Maharaj said like, okay, so I have some time, maybe 2-3 minutes for then question answer is there. So he told us, okay, he called, okay, I want to have a meeting with you, because he went for the database. He created some database and all, but he didn't approve much. He said somebody else is also doing. He called and said, okay, I want to have a meeting with you. I want e-care, e-Bhakti Vriksha. Now tell me how to perform e-Bhakti Vriksha. You both are in IT. So we were like, e-Bhakti Vriksha, who will do it? Even after lockdown, now devotees are so much physical. How they will think digital? So of course we are traveling with Guru Maharaj, so we understand, okay, digital is very important, we need to go. But then he said like, first, how e-Bhakti Vriksha will be conducted, how e-preaching can happen, how e-care. I want everything ECDM. He told about ECDM. I want something, both of you to think about ECDM, how ECDM can be developed and all these things. Then we were sitting dining table, Guru Maharaj sitting that side. And then we were like, okay. When we went to our room, we used to get some hotel and stay next to Guru Maharaj. So we went back to the hotel. Then we went, okay, let's go to the cafeteria and sit and discuss, because there's a nice table in the room. How much can we discuss? We took our laptop and then we went, how we are going to do. Guru Maharaj is asking, Bhakti Vriksha, which Bhakti Vriksha leader will do this? People will be happy because they are listening very in the comfort of their home. But leader will he do? That is the question. This was the question. And I know all the arguments they will put, all the hindrances they'll tell. No, prasadam, most important is prasadam. How in we will give prasadam? Then we were thinking, why can't we have Swiggy or something, or some delivery boys to be used, or some devotee goes and deliver dry prasadam, or courier we can send. So prasadam now like full, we were breaking our head, all these things. I think it's 2018. And then how to convince them, how to make it really happen. Then we thought, WhatsApp Bhakti Vriksha will be nice. Like they can answer whenever they want. And And then we said people will feel bored, they won't respond only because so many groups are there in this way. Then we went back to him and gave a basic idea like it can be done like this, it can be done like this. So he was constantly talking about it. Then when we went to Mayapur next time, he continued. He remembered all those and he continued. Okay, so how will you do? So Prabhu said we can do a train the trainer program. Okay, then, and we should have another program for training that trainer. Then he said, it's a T3 program, train the trainer. Then he said, okay, T3. Then he said, then who will train that trainer? Okay, then train the trainer and train the trainer. T7. Okay, it's like branching out. Okay, somebody will train somebody and they will train somebody. Then it's like, oh, then T. 2-3 days Guru Maharaj when he's bathing, when he's doing something, T. He used to say like that and play. So he's meditating on that. It's the desire of a pure devotee, like how Prabhupada meditate in Juhu. There must be a temple, and there was a temple, but only time was separating. Same way, this is simply a Guru Maharaj's desire and meditation, expansion and expansion is what he's thinking. And so much to say, like how this manifested. He has now his database, he's in Facebook, he's in Instagram, he's in YouTube, and Zoom, of course, every single day. Now also the darshan class is going on. I have to do the translation later. And so we all can participate in this amazing leela of digital expansion of Krishna consciousness. So even leaders should take the footstep of Guru Maharaj and start thinking, break open from conditioning. Very much conditioning I see, even like a locality and things like that. Guru Maharaj refused recently. He's supposed to go to US for his visa purpose. Then they said that we'll go via Bombay because there should be a meeting there. Just one week before, 10 days before. Then he said, no, all the leaders are coming, Indian leaders, something. Then he said, no, why there must be a meeting physically? Why they should come to Bombay? It can be. For meeting, I won't come. If it is a transit, if the flight is from Bombay, I'll come. Meeting, I will attend only in Zoom. Even if it's a transit spot, Bombay. And there must no meeting physically. It should be online only. He refused. Even though all his servants, they were insisting, all the leaders, they want to see you and there must be possibility they see each other. No, they can see each other here. He said they can see each other in digital. What difference does it make? See, physical is a machine, yaar. Then digital is a machine, yaar. Yantra rudani maya. Right? Simple, direct application of Krishna consciousness, direct application of Bhagavad Gita. Encyclopedia. We are so fortunate to meet this wonderful personality, Guru Maharaj, and we are thankful that he is past. He's not just past, he's not throwback alone. He's the present and he is the future. He is the future and he's the pioneer. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Any comments or question? I'll welcome.
हरि बोल माता जी बहुत बहुत अच्छा, बहुत अमेजिंग, इतना इंटरेस्टिंग, मतलब एक सेकंड भी मिस नहीं करना चाहिए, इतना अच्छा आपने बताया गुरु महाराज के बारे में. वेरी नाइस माता जी, थैंक यू सो मच अनादि प्रभु. हरि बोल, थैंक यू सो मच. हरे कृष्णा, धन्यवाद.
Thank you, Mataji. I think Amritmai Mataji put it up very nicely. So if the devotees, if you all have any questions, you all can either unmute and ask or put on the chat, please. Yes, one minute, Mataji. Here, Sri Hari Prabhu has a question. Sri Hari Prabhu, you want to come up?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Pranams.
So, did Guru Maharaj talk about Shiksha program online anytime? How to conduct Shiksha program levels, Bhakti levels online?
Yeah.
Digitally?
Yeah. If you permit, I can share a link on how Guru Maharaj has done it. Bhakti steps, he calls it Bhakti steps, he doesn't call it Shiksha program. And this Bhakti steps, how to do it online, he has made a video on how, not the process, he has separate website for Bhakti site, Bhakti steps. And if you permit me, I can show the video, it's amazing. I don't know whether it is possible right now, but I can share a link. It's a very small, maybe less than 4 minutes. Just a second. Let's see. I can share a link with the Anadi Jagannath Prabhu. There is okay. If you can go beyond 9 o'clock, then I can show the video.
Yes, madam.
Yeah, just 5 minutes or 3 minutes. Just a second. Oh, okay. Just a second. The Bhakti steps itself is there. Online process, there is a process. I'll check it out and get back to you on the process which you need to follow. But this is long time back. Guru Maharaj, before when the lockdown started, he made us do this. Okay, share with the sound. Okay.
In a devotee's life, getting initiated from a bona fide spiritual master, from Iskcon Guru Parampara, is a mandatory step. This decision is a serious commitment in the life of a devotee. The Bhakti Steps program facilitates the devotee to gradually reach to this stage in a systematic manner. The Bhakti Steps is a program for congregational devotees. Through this program, they can measure their spiritual progress as they recognized through certifications. Thus, this program inspires them to advance in Krishna consciousness. The standards at different steps are defined based on 1. Chanting minimum committed number of rounds per day. 2. Reading or hearing Srila Prabhupada books. 3. Practices. And 4. Prohibitions. Approving their spiritual standard, taking the devotees through a series of steps, this program leads to initiation.
This Bhakti Steps program comprises of 6 steps: Sradavan, Gaura Sevak, Krishna Sadhak, Srila Prabhupada Asraya, Sri Guru Charana Asraya, and First Initiation.
The first step is called Sradavan. Sraddha means faith. In this step, the new devotee starts developing faith in Krishna consciousness. The devotee starts visiting Iskcon temple or congregation programs such as Na Mahada, Bhakti Vriksha, or youth group, etc.
Regular chanting.
The devotee is committed to chant at least 1 round of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day. The second step is called Gaura Sevak. Gaura refers to Lord Chaitanya. In this step, the devotee is convinced to follow Lord Chaitanya's movement. The devotee attends regular congregation program and accepts some services during festivals such as Janmashtami, Gaura Purnima, etc.
Regular chanting.
The devotee chants at least 4 rounds of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day.
Reading or hearing.
The devotee begins to read Srila Prabhupada's small books.
Diet.
The devotee starts following a vegetarian diet.
Regulative principles.
The devotee avoids eating meat, fish, and eggs. The devotee should also be free from taking drugs. The third step is called Krishna Sadhak. Sadhak means one who practices devotional service to Krishna. In this step, the devotee is actively participating in congregation programs and taking up simple services.
Regular chanting.
The devotee chants at least 8 rounds of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day.
Reading or hearing.
The devotee begins to read Srila Prabhupada's medium books.
Diet.
The devotee practices to offer vegetarian food to the Lord and honors the prasadam.
Regulative principles.
The devotee avoids eating meat, eggs, and fish. The devotee should also be free from taking drugs and alcohol. The fourth step is called Srila Prabhupada Asraya. Asraya means shelter. By accepting Srila Prabhupada as his instructing spiritual master, the devotee attempts to follow Iskcon standards. The devotee setting up photo altar and worshipping Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Regular chanting.
The devotee chants a minimum of 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day.
Reading or hearing.
The devotee begins to read Srila Prabhupada's big books and also Srila Prabhupada Lilamruta.
Diet.
The devotee does regular offerings and eating prasadam. Follows Ekadasi twice a month by fasting from grains and pulses. He also fasts on Janmashtami and Gaura Purnima.
Regulative principles.
Apart from avoiding meat, fish, and eggs, the devotee also refrains from onion and garlic. The devotee avoids drugs, alcohol, and smoking. He or she avoids illicit sex, which is sex outside marriage. The devotee prevents from all kinds of gambling. The fifth step is called Sri Guru Charana Asraya. In this step, the devotee takes shelter of an Iskcon initiating spiritual master. The devotee follows the standard of Srila Prabhupada Asraya for at least 6 months.
Regular chanting.
The devotee chants a minimum of 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day.
Reading or hearing.
The devotee begins to read initiation mandate books.
Diet.
Apart from eating prasadam and observing Ekadasi, the devotee also fasts for Acharya's appearance and disappearance days.
Regulative principles.
Apart from avoiding meat, fish, and eggs, the devotee also refrains from onion and garlic. The devotee avoids drugs, alcohol, and smoking, coffee, and tea. He or she avoids illicit sex, which is sex outside marriage. The devotee prevents from all kinds of gambling. The sixth step is called the first initiation. In this step, the devotee undergoes a process of commitment of lifetime. He should have qualified himself by fulfilling the initiation mandates during his shelter period of minimum 6 months. In this step, he commits himself to his spiritual master by participating in a fire sacrifice, taking the following lifetime oath. 1. Chant a minimum of 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day. 2. Follow strictly the 4 regulative principle. 3. To assist his spiritual master in the mission of Srila Prabhupada. And the spiritual master awards him first initiation by giving the following. 1. The Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. 2. Empowered Tulasi counting beads. 3. Tulasi neck beads. And 4. A new spiritual name. This way, now the devotee is authoritatively connected to the bona fide disciplic succession.
Hare Krishna. Sorry for taking that 5 minutes extra. But other than that, processes is also there. If you want a specific process, we can design within 2-3 days and give you how it can be completely done digitally. It's not a difficult task. Everything is available. Even your congregation, Bangalore is the topmost people in this digital. You should design for the world how this can be done. Think, and you can come out. You have amazing people there. Who can think better than Bangalore digitally?
Govinda Prabhu is online. He's raised his hand.
Okay.
Prabhu, you wanted to say something? I think he's heading the Bhakti steps. Prabhu heads the Bhakti steps.
Huh?
Krishna Prabhu, Dhanavad Pranams.
Dhanavad Pranam to Shantha Gopi Mataji and Rajeshwar Gaur Prabhu. Please accept my most humble obeisances. We haven't seen each other, Mataji.
Please
but
accept my obeisances also.
Yeah, but I was working with Rajeshwar Gaur Prabhu a little bit during the video process,
Okay.
making of the video. Thank you so much for this wonderful product you had given. We have put this in the homepage of bhaktisteps.com. Thank you very much. If you can spare some time, definitely I need so much of support on this, on each level, sadhana level, the process, making it more user-friendly as a training model, quick training model. I don't know if you can spare some time, we can...
No, what is there to spare some time? We are living only for that. Yes, of course, yes.
Okay, so this is, thanks so much for that, and I'll be in touch with Brajesh Prabhu and yourself. Definitely we need it, and there is so much of demand across the globe. When they saw the video in which place was it? El Salvador. They were so happy, and they are translating the voice in Spanish now. The same video, yeah. So we want to do it in all the languages. So we are working on that. Thank you so much.
Guru Maharaj, yes, he has also done one more e-Bhakti Vriksha, in which he has told how, and but specifically it is not, it is both physical and digital, like that.
Yeah.
I hope you have seen that video also.
Yeah, I have seen that. It's very good. Thank you very much, man. Following you all. And please help us on this. And I will definitely reach out to you because you offered me now. Hare Krishna.
Yes, yes. Don't tell like that. Yes.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Thanks to Prabhu also. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Yes. Hare Krishna.
We have a question from Keshav Gaur Prabhu. Prabhu, you want to go ahead?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
You remember me?
Prabhu, what is this question?
Every day I'm hearing your husband, Prabhu. Pradesh was so enthusiastically that all the scores, book scores, right?
Yes, thank you very much, Prabhu.
So much of enthusiasm.
Jagannath Mandir, Seshadripuram is like our second home. Where
and wife is no less than husband, okay? Both are bubbling with enthusiasm. The secret, 2-3 questions I have asked. Can you reveal the secret which keeps you bubbling with enthusiasm when you speak about Guru Maharaj first? Second thing, can you remember the incident, your first meeting of Guru Maharaj? And third,
that's a big story.
Third, do you remember your first initiation incident?
Yes.
Just in nutshell, small.
Very small nutshell.
Big shell, but in nutshell, small.
Okay. Sometimes whenever Guru Maharaj is asked to speak a few words, he will repeat few words like that. So something very, okay, thank you. Everybody has a realization. Everybody has a sweet remembrance of Guru Maharaj with their initiation, the process and everything. Similarly, I also have, with a lot of difficulty, actually, I went to my initiation. Guru Maharaj is the only person who accepted me as a disciple, like that. It was 100% by his mercy I got initiated. Those times, there's no process. There's not much of a Siksha Guru concept and structured methodology and all that. So we are from Cochin. And Cochin, we have done a lot of services. I was taking classes in schools, and Jagat Sachi Prabhu used to engage me nicely. I'm a useless crap, but he used me by giving some material and all. Go and teach this. Prabhu, I don't know. No, you go. So he used to go to school and all. So, but we just shifted to Coimbatore. when we shifted, immediately within maybe 3 months or 4 months, none of the congregation members knows us. So Maharaj, Bhaktivinoda Maharaj at that time, Sarveshwar Prabhu, but we actually were fully cultivated in Kerala only. After shifting to Coimbatore, before that we arranged some program for Maharaj there. He came as a brahmachari, Jatachi Prabhu, and he used to come with small boys. Like they were not like this. So most friendly. We used to joke, we used to go out and all that. So then we came to Coimbatore. So none of the congregation members knew us. Only Bhaktivinoda Maharaj knew us, Sarveshwari Prabhu. So he recommended us. He recommended both of us, but Prabhu didn't get leave because he got a new job in Coimbatore. So he didn't get leave. So only I got leave. So only I had to go. So Prabhu took after 3 months or 4 months later than me. So when I went, Sarveshwara Prabhu has to fly from Calcutta back to Bangalore because some case was going on and Guru Maharaj wanted to address it. So he went off. Now, none of the people know me, okay? I'm just there without, nobody knows me, but with that crowd, okay? And I went there and there was some interview, something. Later, Coimbatore, there was an interview and there is one more interview in Guru Maharaj's office. And then after that, personal interview with Guru Maharaj. So when Mataji was interviewing me, and I don't know, I answered as much as I know. Then later when Guru Maharaj went for personal interview, everybody was sitting and Guru Maharaj asked, okay, so next, Shanti B. So my name was Bala Subramaniam, okay, Shanti B. B Shanti. Then he said, be Shanti. It is like slogan. He said like that. And I was like, okay, I'm surely a Mayavadi. In my last life, I got be Shanti. I was just sitting and I was just praying, Guru Maharaj, I'm worthless. If you want, you can accept. Then next question he asked, okay, so how many of you, who knows you from Coimbatore? There were many people taking initiation. So he asked, any of you know her? Everybody said, what service she does? Because everybody was introduced. This Mataji, this is Prabhuji, these is services they are doing, this service they are doing. But I'm an anath there, okay? Only Maharaj know me and all are Coimbatore people. And they said, we don't know her. So what service she is doing? For every question, no answer. No, we don't know what service she's doing. He's not asking me, he's asking others who came from Coimbatore. Nobody knew and nobody told she came from Ernakulam. Okay. So we were just sitting. I was just sitting. I don't know what to do. So much sweating and I started fearing. Okay. Now it's up to Guru Maharaj to give me, or just kneeling down and sitting like this, not talking anything. Then next, he asked that Mataji who interviewed me. Maybe she's very advanced devotee. I'm totally new. And I answered as much as I know. I answered the questions. So how was the philosophy? So no service, nobody knows what is the philosophy. She said, not all good. That's it. My initiation is gone. I thought I'm just, then Guru Maharaj for 2-3 minutes, he was silent. He was just looking at me. Everybody's around. I'm only sitting in front of a table like this and just looking at me. I accept you as my disciple. Just looked at my face and said, I accept you as my disciple. That's it. I was like, I felt so nice that nobody is required. Just Guru and disciple relationship. There's nobody in between. Even though there are many people serving very sweetly, Guru Maharaja, Siksha Guru, but actually the connection is directly with every soul Guru has. So I remember this. There are other things which you asked big question. I won't tell how I met Guru Maharaj first time. I'll go on and it will become problem. No, not now. Because I have to abide by this. There is a very nice program. Already we are exceeding the time. I should not break the process.
What keeps you enthusiastic? Bubbling.
Just be, listen, hear Guru Maharaj every day. Some Guru Maharaj, some half an hour, 20 minutes, you hear Guru Maharaj every day. I don't know, we have been doing this for a long time. I think that is one I don't know. You're telling bubbling enthusiasm. I don't know. I feel all the Guru Maharaj disciples are enthusiastic. They are very special creatures, specially empowered. Now Guru Maharaj wants all his disciples to initiate further. That is the next program. Mela is starting now. And everybody is bewildered and many meetings are going on. New Diksha and Siksha Gurus we started. Because Matajis cannot initiate, they should become Siksha Guru, write a process. So we are sitting and writing a process. what is the process of a Siksha Guru, what and all they should follow, like Bhakti steps and Bhakti Vriksha, he keeps giving one. So now he's giving that, and he wants many of his disciples to do, everybody should do Bhakti Shastri and Bhakti Vaibhav, and how to increase it, how to expand. Like digitally, it is very easy. Not in Zoom, you go and attend the class every time like that. Zoom is not actually digital. And it is a process. There is a process of how universities and colleges want pre-recorded sessions. So we are thinking, we are analyzing, but I don't know whether, because now it takes devotees time to switch over from the physical to digital. Devotees are not very cooperative. They put many challenging questions. They want to go back. They want to rewind their life, and they want to go back to their physical Bhakti Vriksha. They want to be in the traffic. They want to be there. So it's a little difficult, but now he is telling to do this. So hear from Guru Maharaj, this is very wonderful. Every day attend the class. And Jayapataka Swami app, you can be in touch with him.
Doing everything, but we need a special mercy like you. Yours.
Everybody has got a special mercy, Prabhu. There is no segregation as far as Guru Maharaj is concerned. There's nobody special, everybody is special. Guru Maharaj, everybody is special.
You should pass on the message to others also. What I meant.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Please give blessings to my daughter, Dameshwari.
Jai Guru Maharaj. Gurur Mati Rastu.
Thank you.
Gaurangi Mataji, did you have a question?
Nothing. Thank you. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Eye to eye, face to face. That is face to book. For with Guru Maharaj, eye to eye, face to face. That is Facebook. We used to comment like this. Eye to eye contact with Guru Maharaj, face to face contact with Guru Maharaj is possible with this digital medium. It's a great blessing, mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This has never happened. I don't know in other yugas it has happened, or in which Kali Yuga this facility has been provided. It's something modern, something innovative, something wonderful. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Shantha Gopi Mataji, for the wonderful, inspiring, enthusing session. I'm sure everyone catches up, like Keshav Gaur Prabhu said, catches up your enthusiasm and also sticks on to digital preaching, which has brought us all. In fact, had it not been digital preaching, we wouldn't have heard so many glories of Guru Maharaj. Every week for the past more than a year, we have been hearing from all you seniors. So it's such nice. And thank you, devotees, for joining. So, Sri Gurudev ki jai, Sri Prabhupada ki jai, Shantha Gopi Mataji jai, Mancha Kalpa, Antikoti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. On behalf of JSSS, thank you, Mataji.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Devotees, please join us again next week, same time, to hear the glories about Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji Mataji, Dandvat
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari
Love you
Bol.
all. Love you
Yes.
all. The treasure of Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj.
Yes.
The treasures.
Hare
Hare
Yes,
Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Mataji. Hari
Hare
Bol.
Krishna.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna. Dandvat Pranam, Mataji.
Pranam.
Dandvat Pranam. Hari Bol.
Prabhu, you can close the session.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Hari
Love you all.
Bol.
Love you all. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. With your permission, thank you, Mataji. Thank you, all Prabhus and Matajis.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Anadi Das Prabhuji ki jai. Hari Bol.
Hare
Hari
Krishna.
Bol.
Gurudev.